Hello, I'm going to talk about the strategies and the storage that me and my team came as a conclusion for this Marklog project that we've working on this last period of the semester. First, for the strategy, we're taking into account four main objectives that are the cover the demand forecasting, the placing of orders that we have in the future, and the dispatching of the merchandise, and also the time of arrival, which is crucial so we can reduce some costs for the company. The total cost of our strategy, it's about $19,239. For the first week, we're planning to ask for the merchandise by plane because it's way more faster and we need to cover the demand forecast. For the second week, we are planning to do it by truck because it's way more cheaper. And for the third week, we are planning to do this by maritime way because again it's cheaper and it's not that. So now talking about the storage, it has to be effective and efficient because this vegetable painting cannot be exposed to the sun. It's a very delicate and fragile product, so the warehouse needs to cover some specific things in order to maintain a good quality in this product. We are planning to use the strategies EOQ and EPQ. This will help us to transport all the merchandise but by bulks, which is a very efficient way in order to reduce costs for the company and also prevents over storage and overproduction, which is again a very important aspect because as I've mentioned before, this paint is a very fragile and delicate product, so it cannot be placed a long time in just another place because it can be wet or it can get dry, so it needs to move fast. Also, as a recommendation, we can say to the company that they can implement a tracking system so they can know how the inventory is moving, how much product they have, how much product they need to place in order to cover the demand forecasting. This can be a software or like a more traditional way in an Excel file, but this is something we highly recommend to the company so they can know how the inventory is moving and if they have some areas of opportunity or if they're lacking in some other areas, and they can have like a very nice inventory and prevents losing money, which is what we don't want the company to. And well, what I've learned along this case, it's like how to ask for quotations for companies. It can be sea freight or air freight, how warehouses works, also how to measure the cubic capacity so we can determine which transport is the best, or how much product we can fit in boxes, or how we can distribute it to many ways of transporting it. And I think all the information we've learned along this course and how we apply it to the Marklog case can help in my professional life because at the end of the day, this is international businesses and exportation. It's something we're going to see almost in all of our career, the logistics as well. And maybe though these ones are like the basic things, but we have more clear these things because we apply it to this case of the vegetable painting. So I think I have more clear how to use more strategies and more tools that can make my professional life more easier in the future.